Welcome back to Ghost Pirate Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today we talk about You Won't Be Alone. So You Won't Be Alone is a 2022 internationally co-produced horror movie. It's written and directed by Goran Stolevski in his directorial debut. It stars Noomi Rapace, Anamaria Marinca, Alice Englert, Carloto Cotta, and Sara Klimoska. So it takes place in the early 19th century in Macedonia. And the whole movie is in Macedonian, so you're gonna have to read subtitles. But it's one of those movies that just doesn't have a ton of dialogue, so you really don't have to read a ton, not as much as you do in a lot of other movies. So this movie takes place in the early 19th century in Macedonia, where a girl is kidnapped by a witch, and then later transformed into a witch. And she becomes curious about life as a human, and she accidentally kills someone and finds out that she's able to transform herself into that person, at least their likeness, by using their skin. So throughout the movie, she is in numerous bodies, and that's where Noomi Rapace is one of these likenesses that she is. But this movie is being advertised as Noomi Rapace, but Noomi Rapace is not much more than a cameo. She's really got a very small role in this movie. So now with her curiosity ignited, she just continues to do this gnarly thing of transforming herself into different people at different stages of their life to kind of try to understand humans. So this is a beautiful movie. It's very gorgeous, and it's one of those movies that just kind of slowly pulls you in, because I know about the halfway point, I was still questioning if I was going to enjoy this movie or not, if I was going to really like this movie or not. And then I found myself just very invested around that point of the movie and engrossed in what was going to happen. So this is one of those slow, kind of dread-filled horror movies, because there's not a ton of excitement. It's much more of this slow, kind of evolving dread that you just kind of feel that undertone in this movie. It's a movie that asks a lot of philosophical questions with this overall creepy mood to it. But it's not as much a true horror movie as it is this creepy, dramatic think piece, with a lot of artistic flair and just shot gorgeously. And like I said, it has this slow prodding pace, so it never really moves quickly, but it does at a point really pull you in. And even though I wouldn't consider this a true horror movie, it definitely has some very brutal, gory stuff that happens throughout this movie. It constantly kind of feels like you're never sure when there's another one of these incidents gonna happen. And just things from body horror to just the overall concept of what you're thinking might happen, it just has this real gruesome vibe to it. And I was left just really mulling this movie over. I'm still in that kind of digestive state where I'm trying to figure out exactly what I think of this movie, or really more of what this movie is trying to say, because it definitely has, like I said, some very philosophical questions that it asks. And it does it in this very beautiful way. But I think for the right people, this is a gem, and a lot of people will really enjoy this, but it's not going to be for everyone. You have to be someone that's in a more of the slow burn, artistic, dramatic, philosophical type of movies. Then if you're into that, I think this is definitely one you would enjoy. But if you're into more action, bloody, fast, that type of thing, then this is probably one you should skip. I know it's in a limited release, so you can't even see this movie everywhere. It's only in select theaters. I had to drive a minute to get to a theater that was playing it. And besides where I went, it was like even further, a couple hours away to get to the next theater that was playing it. But if you do have a theater that's playing it near you and this sounds like something you're into, I definitely would check it out, because it really is a beautiful movie. And on that big screen, it just has that extra magic feel to it. So anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know if this sounds like something you would enjoy, or if there's another movie you recommend. I am always into hearing recommendations from you guys. Also, if you could hit that subscribe button and ding that little bell, that is the best way to keep track of this channel. And when I post videos like this, and I post videos like this every single week, I also want to give a huge, massive, enormous thank you to my patrons, because you guys, Your support seriously means so much to me. And if you would like to find out more about becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, guys, horror can be fun. I will see you guys next time.